Pretty cool, pretty cool. Santa might have to shed some of the layers, though, as we head into the weekend.
I know. I'm pulling out a fancy snow meter. Is it possible? Is it not possible? Let's just say flat out this Christmas, it's a no way. I mean, you have to find a different destination if you want a white Christmas. It's not going to be here in Northeast Ohio. Some of you still have snow on the ground. I think that is likely to melt as we head through the weekend if it hasn't already. Temperatures for Christmas, as a preview for you, are going to be very mild, not only for Christmas Eve, but also for Christmas Day. The temperature has actually gotten a little bit of a boost, forecasting 57 degrees right now. We've got a mainly dry scenario for not only Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Then our next big system starts to wrap about and get some more energy to it as we go from Christmas Day late into Tuesday. So we've got time to get there, but there is a rain chance that'll sneak in between then. Temperatures right now close to 40 degrees. We don't have a lot of rain to talk about, and we don't have a lot of wind either, and that's why there's not a crazy wind chill factor. It does feel a few degrees cooler in a few spots, but that's going to be the way that it is, especially as the sun begins to set. Temperatures will start to fall back a little bit. We have a boundary that's not too far away from us, and that is going to help us out in a big way as we head through the holiday weekend. It just hasn't arrived just yet, and you can actually see the divide based on just the contour on your screen. The blue shades are a little chillier from Minneapolis to Chicago, all the way to Cleveland and over through parts of the New England area, but then you fall closer to this green category, and that just means temperatures are a little bit more on the mild side. They're in the 50s from not only Kansas City, but all the way down to Memphis and Atlanta. 60 degrees right now in Charlotte, North Carolina. High pressure is situated in that general direction, and as it stays there, they get more sunshine. For us, though, we've got a system to the west and through the Central Plains that is pushing its way further and further toward the Midwest. And you might be saying, is this system producing a little rainfall through the state of Ohio? Well, I can tell you this. We've not only had the cloud cover today, but we've got really dry air, and that's a product of high pressure leaving us. And that means it's really hard to wring out any moisture. So there have been a few showers across and are actually crossing from Indiana into Ohio, but those have really fallen apart thanks to the dry air in play. So the radar might show something, but it's not what's happening at the surface level. So I think we stay dry for the next several hours across Northeast Ohio. Temperatures near 40 for now. We'll fade back into the upper to even mid 30s as we go closer and closer to midnight, and then daybreak tomorrow. The clouds are the name of the game. So if you were thinking tomorrow is going to hold a lot of sunshine, it's not. You got to make a little bit of your own. Maybe a peak here and there, but I think the cloud cover is only going to get thicker as we go from here on out. 45 degrees or high temperature for the day tomorrow if you are holiday baking ahead of the big parties that you're having this weekend. And Nationals Emerald hour-by-hour forecast. This is 6 o'clock tomorrow. Cloud locked across the area. Mid to upper 30s as we head closer and closer to lunchtime. Things are still dry, and we've got the clouds again. Maybe a stray shower as we work through the second half of your Friday. Again, that's going to be really hard to come by, but our chances get more and more likely as we head closer to Saturday. We got a southerly breeze. The moisture is playing a little catch-up game here. So by Saturday morning, there will be rain around at times. It doesn't look like a huge soaker of an event, and this is not going to amount to a lot of rainfall. But if you're trying to line up your plans to maybe get some things done before Christmas Eve and Christmas Day arrive, well, you might want to focus in on the day tomorrow, because tomorrow in its entirety looks to be a little drier. Union Home Mortgage extended forecast again. Rain around at times for the day on Saturday. We dry things out again for Sunday, which is Christmas Eve. 51 degrees, 57 for Christmas Day. And then we've got a soggier week that looks to end 2023 together. But other than that, you know, it could be way worse. We could be talking last year, Isabel. I know Matt is going to learn a little bit as we go through the second half hour of my forecast. Last year was a very cold one. We had an Arctic plunge. Our first blizzard warning was issued. So let's just say that's in the past.
Yeah, you're lucky you missed that one.
Yeah, everyone keeps warning me about the winters here, but I'm like, this is great. What's wrong? What's the
Just
problem?
wait for January and February and March and maybe April, May.
Okay.
All right,
Thanks.
thanks.